What's going to happen with Indianapolis real estate in 2024? Well, Zillow seems to think that they have all of the answers, so let's dig into their outlook and what I think they'll get correct. If you're new here, I'm Cameron Geesaman, Indy area resident and local realtor who loves making videos like this to help people like you who are deciding whether to make a move to or around the Indy metro area. Thanks for joining me today, as it's been a while since we've talked about Indy's real estate market. We all know how Zillow likes to analyze and predict things and how hilariously wrong they can be with their estimates. So I've got a few Zillow predictions about the 2024 real estate market that I want to discuss today and what that means for Indianapolis and the surrounding areas. So let's get started. Every year, Zillow publishes an article on where they think the 10 hottest real estate markets will be in the US. And in 2022, the hottest markets were spread mainly across the western United States. In 2023, the South was best in show, but this year seems that trends move more north and east. Now, according to Zillow, 2024's hottest city includes Indianapolis, which landed at number 4 on their list. Interestingly enough, every single city on this list is from the Midwest, South, or East Coast of the United States, with no cities west of Indianapolis. What's even more interesting is that every city on the list is connected to water, whether it's a river that runs through the city, like Indianapolis, or next to an ocean, like Tampa, Florida. So what makes these real estate markets so hot? Well, according to Zillow, they've analyzed the 50 largest U.S. metro areas and narrowed it down to 4 categories. 1, expected home value appreciation. 2, new jobs in the area. 3, increasing number of new homeowners in the area. And 4, how quickly homes are selling. So in order to make Zillow's list of 2024's hottest markets, that city has to be trending upwards in all 4 categories. And here's why that matters. New jobs often attract new residents to the area, which brings increased competition and rising home prices unless new construction can keep up with that demand. And rising numbers of owner-occupied households is a sign of family formation and population growth. In my opinion, these are all great things and also necessary to keep a city thriving. Now, Indianapolis and the surrounding areas, in my opinion, were a hidden gem for such a long time, especially the north side of Indy or Hamilton County. We had it good, so good. Just a few years ago, prices were low. You could actually find a home for under $100,000. The ecosystem was thriving, taxes were and still are low, and the surrounding cities were doing everything they could to be found, and sure enough, they were found, and now we're popping up on all sorts of top 10 lists. But with being found out comes with more people moving to the area and an increase in demand for housing. Since last year, supply just hasn't been able to keep up with demand, and we only have about a 2-month supply of homes for sale here in Indianapolis. Indianapolis has a super healthy housing market where there are still affordable home prices and the job market is robust. Now, the U.S. average home price sits at about $347,450, and Indy sits at $230,000. And this is essentially why so many are saying Indy is the place to be. So to go back to Zillow's list of criteria, Indy easily meets all 4 of them. Home values in Indy are up 2.2% over this time last year. Homes are spending 13.5% less time on the market compared to this time last year. And you have one of the nation's largest pharmaceutical giants, Eli Lilly, that continues to bring new jobs and new homeowners into the market. And as a homeowner here in Indy, that's nothing but good news. As demand for homes continues to increase, property values will increase as well. But that's all good news for homeowners. What about home buyers? Where does that leave them? Well, I think Zillow is predicating this prediction on decreasing mortgage interest rates. If we continue to see mortgage interest rates decline this year, then we will see a large influx of buyers that have been waiting on the sidelines that will enter the Indy housing market, which will cause demand and prices to go up again. But in order for people to want to sell their homes, interest rates have to decrease, as a lot of homeowners are sitting on a 3% interest rate and don't want to get a rate that's like 7% like they are now. So I think in order for this to all work out to everyone's benefit, mortgage interest rates need to continue decreasing in 2024. Well, with how bad Zillow's estimates are, is it possible they actually got this prediction correct? Will Indianapolis be one of the hottest real estate markets in 2024? Well, I think it will be, for all of the reasons Zillow listed, plus one additional thing. Zillow didn't mention the increase in out-of-state homebuyers we have migrating to the Indianapolis market, which is a trend that does not seem to be letting up at all. Within the past couple of months, nearly every person I've helped move to Indy are coming from large out-of-state markets. In fact, my next video is going to be dedicated to this very topic, so stay tuned for that one as well. Let me know in the comments below what you think are the largest markets people are leaving for Indianapolis. So to put a bow on this topic, I want to end with these thoughts. It is February, and we are already seeing multiple offers on homes with appraisal waivers and inspection gaps. There just isn't enough inventory for the buyers we have in the Indy market, and with Indiana being the fastest growing state in the Midwest, we have so many people moving here and not enough homes hitting the market. This is why you see a house that used to be $150,000 is now selling for $250,000. It is wild, but I'm confident in saying that the Indy market is going to remain strong. I wish I could say that prices are going down for new home buyers. Heck, I would love to say that they are even stabilizing, but they aren't. Home values are continuing to rise, but for new home buyers, thankfully at a much slower pace than we saw in 21 and 22. I think affordability is probably going to be the biggest hurdle this year for buyers in the market. I hope you learned something in today's video, and I know I did, which is Zillow can sometimes get things right. Hopefully this video gives you some insight into how things are in the real estate market here in the Indy area, and make sure to post a comment below if you want me to answer a specific question, as I read all of the comments and want to be your real estate expert in the Indy metro area. If you're thinking of moving to the Indy area within the next, say, 2 weeks or 2 years, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can call, text, or email me. My contact information is below. And if you like this video, click that like button. And if you don't want to miss any other upcoming videos on the Indy metro area, make sure to click that subscribe button. That's it from me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.